While the season is reaching its end with 3 weeks remaining after tonight, the vision becomes clear as to who is playoff bound and who is not. Tri-Cities won their second game of the season and have struggled since. Their playoff chances are very slim, yet still possible. Tri-Cities has to catch fire starting tonight. Jonesboro is already on fire. Their offense can score points in bunches, while the defense can protect the end zone with the best of them. Tonight, Jonesboro is looking to stay on the winning side of things as a playoff berth is on the horizon. From 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, the Georgia Media Network Services presents high school football. Tonight's matchup features the 1-4 Bulldogs of Tri-Cities and the 4-2 Cardinals of Jonesboro. Tonight's forecast in Hampton is 75 degrees and sunny, which at this point the sun is now gone. Alongside our producer and director, Dennis Thomas, I am Anthony Harp. However and wherever you are joining us, we thank you for doing so. It is a pleasant night for football on the south side of Atlanta, in which there's a bit of a buzz and a more of an energetic feel to tonight's ball game, as the home team is the Jonesboro Cardinals, and tonight is not homecoming, but senior night. The football players and cheerleaders and dance team and band members, they have already been acknowledged at the pregame rather. Looking forward to seeing what else Jonesboro will have at the half, as Tri-Cities Bulldogs marching band have made their way on site as well. We will take a brief timeout and get a look at tonight's matchup. Welcome back to the Georgia Media Network Services in Hampton, Georgia. Looking at the Tri-City Bulldogs, they are currently on a 3-game losing streak. They won their second game of the season, and they've gone ice cold since then. And they're going to go up against a Cardinals team that in their 4 wins this season, Lovejoy's offense is averaging 40 points, and their defense is only allowing 10 points. So that's going to be a key matchup where you have one team is trying to stop the bleeding while you have another team that is not trying to stop the momentum that they have. And for another caveat, the winningest head coach for Jonesboro is Tim Floyd. He's coming into tonight with 74 wins, trying to get that 75th win. And he has himself a nice wide margin between himself and in second place. I want to say the second most winningest head football coach for Jonesboro is in the late 30s. So if Tim Floyd were to ever to just walk away from coaching, he would be in good condition for a while in terms of that next head coach or the future head coach trying to catch up to his greatness and to his legacy of winning over 70-plus games as head coach of the Jonesboro Cardinals. We will step aside after this. We are moments away from kickoff in Hampton, Georgia. Tri-City Bulldogs and the Jonesboro Cardinals on senior night. Looking at other scores pertaining to Region 3, 5A. Yesterday had some action for you. It was Woodward Academy all over Drew, 69 to absolutely nothing. Woodward Academy, they improved to 7-0 on the season, while Drew, they fall to 1-5 on the season. Other games in the region tonight, Banneker, who is 2-4, they are at Creekside, who is 1-5, and then you have Monday's Mill at Forest Park. Both teams are coming into tonight's festivities at 2 wins and 3 losses. Where both teams are on the field, they are getting prepared to run onto the field. To the right side of us, both bands are in attendance. Tri-Cities, they have themselves a light crowd, very light crowd tonight. As for Jonesboro faithful, they have showed up. They have made their way out to see their favorite loved ones get acknowledged, as this is their senior year and they will move on to bigger and greater things. We'll take one more pause, and then it will be time to shake, rattle, and roll from 12th Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. After this, this is the Georgia Media Network Services. The opening kickoff is moments away. The Jonesboro faithful, they are set, ready to go, as we are. on the Georgia Media Network services. Again, thank you for joining us. However and wherever, we thank you for doing so. Jonesboro, red helmets, white numbers on red jerseys, white pants. Tri-Cites, multicolored hats, black strips or black stripes on their jerseys, red numbers, solid black pants. Tri-Cites, they will receive the opening kick and try and put it into their losing ways. And we are underway from Hampton, Georgia. Tri-Cites will receive the kick from about the 6, gets to the 20, stutter stepping, crossing the 25, and down he goes. And Tri-Cites will start off the game's first offensive possession. Again, they are 1-4 overall. They are 0-2 in league play. In their last game, they lost to Monday's Mill 33-3. Region 3 5A, they are one of 3 schools who are winless and one of 2 schools who are 0-2 in region play. And they will begin things from their own 29-yard line out of the shotgun formation. 2, 3. There's a snap, fake pumps, eluding the finish, wrapped up, and he taken down. Down goes the quarterback, who is Willoughby. So the first snap results in a sack. As Willoughby, the junior, is making his way back into the huddle, gives his instructions. We have whistles. And we see clapping from one of the Bulldogs linemen. Perhaps they had too many men on the field, as Varner is making his way to the sideline. And coming onto the field is Rico Scandrick. All right, and now we can resume play. So it's going to be first down and 10. There's the snap. On second down, I beg your pardon. And the ball carrier ran into a wall, then hit the turf. The ball came out, but after he was already down. Now we bring in our producer and director, Dennis Thomas. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Just another night of Georgia high school football.
Yeah, a great game so far. Got this new equipment and we're giving you guys something new this week. So I'll jump in every now and then, but right now we're trying to make sure we got a good picture for you guys.
It is third down and 20. I beg your pardon. And the Cardinals are pointing at the Bulldogs, saying that somebody moved too soon. And it did. It's the Bulldogs. They get their first possession of the game, or first penalty of the game, excuse me. So what it was, third down and 20. Look like it's going to be third down and 25. The ball is at the 16-yard line. Willoughby with the snap, drop back to pass, stepping up, and he's trying to elude defenders, and he's trying to turn a corner, cannot do so, tackled between the numbers and the hash marks to the far right side. And this Jonesboro defense is wasting no time with being aggressive. So we have a punting situation coming on. Well, it's likely to be a punt. It could be a fake. There's the snap. There's the punt. Wobbly punt. No fair catch wave. And the ball would take a Jonesboro bounce inside the 40, inside the 35, down at the 34-yard line. So with 9:31 remaining, we still have ourselves a scoreless game from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. Looking at the Jonesboro Cardinals. They're out of Jonesboro, Georgia. They are 4-2 overall. They are 2-1 in region play. Their last game, it was an easy one. They won at Forest Park 56-6. So first down, ball is at the 34-yard line. And the Cardinals are taking some steps back. And now the Cardinals are going, nope, they're going to move the ball forward. Something happened.
Looks like they're going to re-kick.
Very curious to see the details behind that. Yep, that's right. The previous play is going to be redone again. Very curious to see why that is, but nonetheless, it happened. So it's going to be a re-kick. The ball is going to be kicked from the Bulldogs' own 10-yard line. There's the snap. There's the punt. That is a short punt. And the receiver did not wait for a fair catch. We do know that it was Willoughby who was in on that tackle, who's going to be doing a little bit of everything. So it is going to be 1st and 10. The Cardinals, they are in fabulous field position as the ball is at the 35-yard line of Tri-Cites. So now with that re-kick, it is now 9:15 remaining in the first quarter of a scoreless game. So first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, empty backfield, 3 wide receivers set. Got a man in motion. It's going to be a sweep. Trying to turn a corner and does. Gets to the 30, 35, no, the 20, 10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jonesboro Cardinals. That was Jaquil Mitchell on the sweep to the far left as the Cardinals was moving from left to right. All it took was one snap from the line of scrimmage, and the Jonesboro Cardinals are on the board. That was quick. And now the Cardinals are getting themselves together. They will go for an extra point. As well, they had a lineman to run on the field, but then ran off. That was Brian Holloway. Now we have whistles being blown. Well, is it a delayed game or, well, I see a flag on the field, but was it timeout called in time?
False start on the offense.
False start against Jonesboro. That is their first penalty of the evening. So we're going to re-kick, but 5 yards further away from the end zone. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. 9 minutes, 4 seconds. 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. The Jonesboro Cardinals have 7 to the Tri-City Bulldogs 0. Georgia Media Network Services Incorporation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, is dedicated to career development and academic achievement through media technology. Our organization is committed to providing students with a media opportunity, technology support, and training that will prepare them for careers in the media industry. For more information on Georgia Media Network Services, please contact us at gamedianetworks.com or georgiamedianetwork@gmail.com. There's the kick, and it will be caught at the 10, running to the 20, gets to the 25, and he is tackled between the hash marks. That was Dixon with the return, and he's able to get the ball to the 27-yard line. 8 minutes, 56 seconds to play in the opening quarter. So let us see, can Tri-Cities answer back? First down and 10. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Carry near side, turning the corner, crossing the 30. That was Cameron Leonard with the tackle. Wise with the run. The Tri-City Bulldogs are one of 2 schools who are currently 1-4 coming into tonight's game. Tri-Cities is moving from right to left on your screen. The ball is on the near left hash. Willoughby with the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Wise again, and he gained short yardage on that, if any at all. That was Weldon with the tackle, among others. Games in Region 3 5A from last week. Monday's Mill, they got the win over Drew 13-7. As Jonesboro is making some last second adjustments. It's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun is Willoughby. It's going to be a handoff. It's Wise again, turning the corner, gains good yardage. Mike got enough for the first down, but we have Laundry on the field. Let's see what this penalty is. Personal foul against Jonesboro. That's their second penalty of the game. And it probably never would have mattered because it looked like, from my vantage point, Wise had gotten just enough for the first down. So now that will put the Bulldogs in Jonesboro territory at the 47. So it's going to be first down and 10. Willoughby out of the shotgun. There's a snap. Play fake, looking, fake pump, stepping up, running far side, trying to turn a corner, cannot do so. And down he goes to the far right side of the field, bent by a wall of Cardinals. This Cardinals defense, they are no joke. Tri-Cities, they have had a challenging season. They are ranked 404th in the state. They are ranked 55th in Division 5A. It is second down and 7. Shotgun formation. Ball is to the far right hash. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff, turning the corner, getting inside the 45, and down he goes. That was Jabari James with the carry. So it's going to be third down coming up. And the Tri-City Bulldogs are currently on a 3-game losing streak and getting shut out 2 of those 3 games. So you know anytime when you're giving up more points than scoring, then something's off. And that is the situation for Tri-Cities. On third down, Willoughby stepping up in the pocket, and he will run in the 40. Eluding defenders, getting the first down. Stiff Army turning the corner, getting down to the 30-yard line, and Willoughby with the quarterback keeper for the Tri-City Bulldogs, first down. That was an excellent quarterback keeper, and that will move the sticks. So far, so good for Tri-Cities. They are trying to answer a 7-0 score set by Jonesboro off of their first snap of their first only offensive drive. Here's the formation. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff. It's Wise turning the corner. Down he goes in between the hash marks. Tyrese Williams, among others, on the tackle. For Tri-City, the first and only game for Tri-Cities this season that they won was against North Clayton. They won that game 32-0, and that game was actually seen here on the Georgia Media Network services under a very hot sun. So it's going to be second down. It's going to be another handoff, and the ball carrier did not get much. Cardinals say they lost the ball because they did. And a momentum killer right there is the turnover, a fumble at the last second. So now Jonesboro would get the ball with 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. They already have a touchdown. They're trying to add on to more. They have the ball at their own 26-yard line, looking to do more damage. So it's going to be first down and 10. There's the snap. Try back to pass, throw far side. That is complete, but he slips. Devon Rainey, he caught the ball, but he slipped to his own doing. That was Joshua Perry with the 2-hand touch tackle. Cardinals going no huddle. There's a snap, low snap. Dropping back, flush out of the pocket. Trying to elude a defender. Does elude the defender. Throws the ball down the field. That is incomplete. Rashad Muhammad. He had Wilson down the middle of the field, but he was rushed. and throw the ball inaccurately as we had a Jonesboro Cardinal down on the field. We have a Jonesboro Cardinal down on the field with 3:25 remaining. Unable to make the big game. Have family and friends out of state or just got to work late? Well, we have a solution for you. Just stream the game live from wherever you are by searching on YouTube or Facebook to see your favorite sporting event live. Remember, search Georgia Media Network Services. It's free. 7-0 game in favor of Jonesboro. Clock stops at 3:25, first quarter, from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, on the Georgia Media Network Services. We're glad you're with us. We thank you for joining us on YouTube. We thank you for joining us on Facebook. As the injured player, he's sitting up, so that's good news. Don't know if it's a hyperextension of the knee or he got rolled up on or got the wind knocked out of him. But the fact that he is sitting up, that's definitely good news. And the big fella gets to his feet, gets a nice round of applause from the faithful, and then gingerly jogs his way off the field. That's the tackle, Brian Holloway. So it is going to be third down and long for the Cardinals. It's going to be third down and long. The ball is to the far left hash as Muhammad is out of the shotgun. He has the snap. Quick throw in the flat. Pass complete at the 30. Bobble almost intercepted. Kadarius Wilson bobbled the ball and nearly had it intercepted. A punting situation is coming on for Jonesboro. There's the snap. There's the punt. Wobbly kick. Fair catch is weighed for at the 40-yard line. Fair catch made by Martavius Dixon. So Tri-Cites will get the ball back with 2:52 remaining. Still a one-possession game. It's 7-0 in favor of the Jonesboro Cardinals. We're looking at Tri-Cites in Cubis Dargan's first season as head coach. The Bulldogs won their first 4 games, but they lost their last 5 games, missing the playoffs. As we have our first timeout taken on the field. The Georgia Media Network Services Incorporation is a 501(c3) nonprofit organization. It's dedicated to career development and academic achievement through media technology. Our organization is committed to providing students with a media opportunity, technology support, and training that will prepare them for their careers in the media industry. For more information on Georgia Media Network services, please contact us at georgiamedianetworks.com, our website, or email us at georgiamedianetwork@gmail.com. All right, both teams have returned onto the field. As the Bulldogs are moving from right to left, the ball is on the far right hash. Waiting for everyone to be in position. And they are. Let us shake, rattle, and roll. It's first down from the 40. There's the snap. Willibot throws far side. That is complete and wrapped up and taken down immediately. In winning their first four games straight, the Bulldogs have shut out three of their last four opponents. It's going to be second down, man in motion. There's the snap. Is going to be a quarterback keeper. Is Willibot turning the corner, far side, stepping out of bounds. He was rushed out of bounds by Devon Rainey. Winning their first 4 games straight, the Bulldogs, they shut out their 3 of their 4 opponents going back to last season. Tri-City last season scored 223 points and have allowed 118. There's going to be third down from the 45. Willibot drop back to pass. Under pressure. Wrapped up. Trying to break free. Cannot break free. Down goes Willibot. Damian Wilson, the defensive tackle, with the sack. And that is a quick 3 up and 3 down as we approach a minute and a half to play in the quarter. There's the snap. There's the punt. That is a very bad punt. Ball hit the turf at the 49, but it takes a Tri-City roll down at the 31-yard line, and that is where the ball will be down. One minute to play in Hampton, Georgia. Still a 7-0 game in favor of Jonesboro.
Do that.
All right, it's going to be first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ball is on the far left hash. And we have Laundry on the field. Illegal substitution for Jonesboro. They're winning in points and they are winning in penalty. It's 3-1 there. Jonesboro out of Region 3, 5A. Jonesboro is tied for second place in the region at 2-1. So it's going to be 1st and 15, ball at the 25-yard line. There's the clap, there's the snap, there's the handoff. And that's Tayshawn Martin running and spinning his way far side, tackled along the numbers. No gain on the play there. Other games in the region looking in for this week. One game was already in the books in the region, happened last night. Woodward Academy over Drew 69-0. Woodward Academy is 7-1 7-0 on the season. And Drew, they fall to 1-5. It's going to be second down. Muhammad with the man in motion, moving near side to far side. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be Martin turning the corner, crossing the 30-yard line. Other games in the region: Banneker 2-4 at Creekside, 1-5. Monday's Mill and Forest Park, both are coming into tonight's game, 2-3. And at the end of the first quarter, from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, Jonesboro Cardinals have 7. Tri-City Bulldogs have 0. Right here on the Georgia Media Network Services, which is also senior night for the Jonesboro Cardinals community. Coming up at the half. Recap the first half. Scores from around the region. We're going to feature the marching bands, as well as get to what's happening at the collegiate and professional level. Georgia Bulldogs got a new ranking number. And the regular season is over, and the Atlanta Braves season is not. And the Falcons, they won a football game. Who would have thought that? But he is Dennis Thomas. I am Anthony Harp. However and wherever, we thank you for joining us. 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia.
Get it, baby.
And we are back on the field where in the rankings for Jonesboro, they are ranked 113th in the state. They are ranked 16th in the division. It's going to be 3rd and long coming up. Have men in motion. Muhammad with the quarterback keeper running up the field. Gets to the 35-40. First down and more. Crossing the 50. Tackle from behind. Muhammad with the tackle. Muhammad with the carry. And I also would like to apologize because I have been calling the wrong name for the quarterback for Jonesboro. That's Chadrick Gartner, who is the quarterback. So my apologies there. I'm going to try to skip looking at the comments when I look at this game later on tonight. But first down, it's going to be a handoff. And Tyrese Williams ran back up to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
And I just want to say, if fans out there listening, if we make a mistake and call the wrong name, we just want to give kudos. We do our check on Max Prep Sports and coaches update information. That's where we get the names from. So if you see something, we call it your child or someone you know by the wrong name, please hit the comment section, let us know the person's name and number, and we'll correct that for you.
No, that wasn't Matt Prep. That was me. I was looking at the wrong roster. Second down, man in motion. Garner under pressure, eluding defender, stepping up, and he will keep it, crossing the 40. Hurdling a defender, crossing the 40-yard line. He gets just enough for the first down. He hurdled over Martavius Dixon. So Jonesboro is moving the sticks. Gardner keeping it himself for the first down. The Cardinals have scored 175 points and allowed 112 heading into tonight's game. So first down and 10 in the Bulldogs territory. Ball is on the near left hash. There's a snap, play fake, throw in the flat, that's complete. Trying to turn the corner, cannot do so. That was Devon Rainey who caught the ball in the flat. And there's a late penalty called against Jones, Tri-Cites, I beg your pardon. In 3 of 4 wins, the Cardinals defense held their opponents to single digits. Second down, it's going to be a handoff running up the middle. That was Anderson with the rush up the gut. Jonesboro's offense has scored over 30 points in 3 of their 4 victories. As the crowd is singing Real Love, the football team is searching for their second touchdown of the evening. It's third down, ball at the 35-yard line. Gardner out of the shotgun yet again. Low snap, he's rolling out near side, looks, throws the ball down the field. That is almost caught. Before that, it was almost intercepted. That was Paris Perkins with the deflection, and Jaquil Mitchell was the intended receiver.
Yeah.
And now we have a punting situation coming on.
Did I hear you mention something about the band? I mean, that's unusual. I never heard you. I know you missed the bands last year, so you even called the title of the song the band was playing. So, hey.
Yeah, well.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah, well, that song is actually in the playlist rotation. So, yes.
That's why Jonesboro High School probably had the best band around.
In Clayton County?
That's what they say, and we're gonna be able to tell tonight. We're gonna make sure the fans get a chance to check out the halftime show. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're gonna have you live on the halftime show.
Yeah, but you like that segue. Searching for Real Love, and Jonesboro is searching for their second touchdown of the evening. There's the snap. A short punt, and the ball will just take a bounce, and it will continue to bounce inside the 15. Ball will be down at the 11-yard line. So Tri-Cites will get the ball at the 8-minute, 6-second mark in the second quarter. Still a 7-0 game. A 7-0. You know what that means?
What's that?
We may not have to do that whole running the clock because one team is actually doing their job and the other team is nothing. I'm excited about that.
Well, you might get your wish tonight. We don't even know what the second half is going to be like, the third quarter.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of second quarter to play, so we'll see what happens. But Tri-Cites getting their first possession in the second quarter. And Rashid Muhammad is the quarterback for Tri-Cites. As both teams are returning to their sidelines. Somebody called a timeout, but don't know who yet. Nonetheless, we have ourselves a timeout. With 8 minutes, 6 seconds to play from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, unable to make the big game, have family and friends out of state, or just got to work late, well, we have a solution for you. Just stream the game live from wherever you are by searching on YouTube or Facebook to see your favorite sporting event. Remember, search Georgia Media Network Services. It is free. Again, coming up at the half, scores pertaining to the region, recapping the first half, battle of the bands, and see what's happening at the professional and collegiate level. So first down, Muhammad out of the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff that does not go far. That was Montravius Lullaby with the carry.
I tell you, and this to the right of us is this Jonesboro band, and they actually put on the show tonight. I'll tell you, after going the whole year last year with no band, I'm looking forward to halftime.
That's it. They get on the field. There have been times where we called a ball game. The bands were present, but they were not on the field. Second down, Muhammad throws in the flat, is complete. Trying to turn the corner, gets to the 10 to 15, tumble his way out of bounds to the far left side of the field. That's a nice gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Coming into tonight's game, the Bulldogs have scored 55 points and only allowed 138. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 5. Muhammad with the immediate handoff, and the run up the middle goes absolutely nowhere. Not sure what the offensive strategy for that was, but the punting unit for Tri-Cites will come onto the field, or perhaps they are just playing field position.
And that's the Tri-City band just fired up over there. I mean, it feels like college football atmosphere with these two high school bands.
There's the snap, there's the punt, and it was land on Tri-Cities, Jonesboro side of the field, rather. So they get good field position. .546 remaining from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. Jonesboro has 7, Tri-City has 0. As Jonesboro is now getting their first full possession in the second quarter, which would take place from their own 41-yard line. So it's going to be first down. Gardner with the throw in the flat is complete to the 40, eluding defenders, 35, and taken down. That was Marquise Dunn with the pitch and catch. And indeed, that is good enough for a Jonesboro first down. The Cardinals went 7-3 last season, losing to Griffin 49-0 in the first round of the playoffs. So now the ball is on the near left hash. Gardner out of the shotgun, low snap, recovers the ball. Now he's going to keep it, turning the corner, crossing the 30, 25, and he steps his way out of bounds, gaining nice yardage. But we have Laundry on the field. So it's going to be second down and short. Gardner out of the shotgun, the clap, there's the snap, play fake, throws, complete to the far side, had it, and he dropped it. That's incomplete, looking for Devon Rainey. In all of Jonesboro's 7 wins, 6 of those wins had their opponents in single digits with 3 shutouts going back to last season. So now it's going to be third down and short. Gardner with a clap. There's the snap. Gardner dropping back to pass. Throws to the end zone. That is tipped and incomplete. Malcolm Simmons. He tipped the ball in the air. He had a teammate further back up the end zone, Damian Austin, and could not retain the ball in the end zone for 6. So it's going to be fourth down, and they are going to go for it. It's a low snap, and the whistles are blown, flags are thrown, false start against Jonesboro. It's still fourth down. Not quite sure exactly what that situation was or what was the strategy behind that, but nonetheless, they lost 5 yards. And Jonesboro's still going to go for it. Oh, they want all the marbles. Marquise Dunn acting as the quarterback. And we have movement up front, whistles blown, flags on the field, false start against Jonesboro. So I guess the next question I have is why not just kick a field goal? Seemingly, you would be in field goal range. And so now they move further back, and it looked like they may punt the ball.
I agree with you. Why not go for a field goal?
Yes, Anthony Lobo is the kicker / punter, and that is a very strange sequence. No, it's a fake. Ball is tipped. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted by Jabari James. Anthony Lobo trying to make something happen with his arm instead of his leg, and that almost backfired. But that does raise the question of why not kick a field goal?
Well, maybe the coach is not confident with the field goal kicker at this time. That's the only thing I can come up with.
Yeah, perhaps there is something that they know that we do not know.
Yeah, absolutely.
3:47 to play in the half. It's still a 1-score game, 7-0 in favor of Jonesboro, as Tri-Cites will get their second possession of the second quarter here. as they will start this drive from their own. They'll start this drive from their own 34-yard line to the near side right. As you have a player, Rashid Muhammad, making his way onto the field, tardy. He gets in position. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Wise, and Wise is wrapped up and taken down in the backfield immediately by Curtis Bowden. The last Tri-Cities win against Jonesboro goes back to 2010, winning 28-25. So it's going to be 2nd down and 14. Loss of yardage there. Muhammad out of the shotgun. High snap. Quarterback keeper eludes one defender. Still trying to gain yardage. It looked like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Rashid Muhammad. And we have the second Cardinal player to be down, seeking extra attention. And he is down in agony. The Georgia Media Network Services Incorporation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Is dedicated to career development in media and academic achievement through media technology. Our organization is committed to providing students with a media opportunity, technology support, and training that will prepare them for careers in the media industry. For more information on the Georgia Media Network Services, please contact us at georgiamedianetwork.com or georgiamedianetwork@gmail.com. Again, coming up at the half, recapping the first half. Getting scores in the region. Looking ahead to what's happening later on this weekend at the collegiate and professional levels. And featuring the marching band. Well, we see Jonesboro marching band on the far left side in the back of the end zone getting ready. Tri-Cities is still sitting in the bleachers, so it looks like we will see at least one band performing as that player is up to his feet. We believe that's Cameron Leonard making his way, the linebacker, who's a senior, standing at 5'11", making his way gingerly back to the near side Cardinal sideline. So now we can resume play, just under 3:30 remaining in the game, or in the first half, rather. The quarterback, Willoughby, throws on the run. That is complete. That is complete towards the first down marker. Willoughby making the throw on the run. So now it is going to be 4th down. And will, under 3 minutes to play. So will the Bulldogs go for it? It looked like they will. Willoughby, the starting quarterback for the Bulldogs, makes his way onto the field, calls out the play, and they're going to go for it. They need 2 yards for a first. And we have movement up front. Cardinals are pointing at the Bulldogs. It is going to be a false start. So it was going to be 4th and short. And Willoughby is going to the Bulldog sideline, and it looked like the Bulldogs are still going to go for it. Yeah, but it looked like the Bulldogs are indeed going to go for it. Not quite sure what the delay is for, as some officials on the far left side of the logo of Clayton County Public Schools in Jonesboro, Georgia, are having a discussion. So maybe there isn't a penalty after all. So maybe there isn't a flag because the ball never moved. So now they are going to replay 4th down. Let's see what happens here. Willoughby with the snap. Play fake. Willoughby under pressure. Wrapped up and taken down. Down goes Willoughby, tackled by Varner, but it is likely he will be called for a face mask. If that's the case, that should be an automatic first down for the Bulldogs. Personal foul, face mask against Jonesboro. Indeed, that is an automatic first down. So that will move the sticks as we are under 2 minutes to play. It's still 7-0 our score. So it's going to be 1st down and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. There's a snap. It's going to be Willoughby eluding defenders, crossing the 50. Got one blocker ahead running near side, inside the 45, and he is taken down in front of Jonesboro's sideline as Shaquille Mitchell with the tackle with his helmet coming off. The clock is still ticking, 1.5 minutes to play. Tri-Cities in Jonesboro territory. Ball at the 45-yard line. Willoughby rolling out far side, throwing on the run. That is bobbled and dropped by Jamario Wise. The junior stands at 5'4". He had a slant, just could not hang on to the ball. Again, coming up at the half, recapping the first half, scores from around the region. Looking ahead later on this weekend at the collegiate and professional levels and featuring the bands. Well, at least one of them. 2nd down and 10. Man in motion. Willoughby with the snap, dropping back to pass. Running far side, dumping off. That is incomplete. It was a last-second dump off. Looking for Willoughby. So Willoughby to Willoughby could not happen. Now the clock stops with 68 seconds. It's going to be 3rd down and long coming up. Third down, I beg your pardon. Willoughby with the snap, dropping back, stepping up in a pocket, looking downfield, throws downfield. That is complete inside the 30. That catch is made. That moves the sticks. 61 seconds to play.
The clock didn't even move. The clock didn't move before the play started.
It's going to be first down for the Bulldogs. No sense of urgency, and they're the ones down 7-0. Under 50 seconds to play. With the snap, Willoughby dropping back to pass, stepping up, looking, searching, a dump pass again. Willoughby to Willoughby connection cannot happen. Second down, the clock stops at 34 seconds. So Willoughby is getting instructions from the Tri-Cites sidelines on the far side of the field. He gets his instructions, and he makes his way to the Jonesboro huddle, or Tri-Cites huddle, rather. Ball inside the 30 at the 28. Second down and 10. Willoughby dropping back, looking, throws downfield. That is intercepted at the 15. Gets to the 30, far side. Taken out of bounds. Crossing the 40. And the drive stalls. And that is that. So now Jonesboro will take over with 26 seconds remaining in the half. They are up 7-0.
Makes you wonder if Jonesboro gonna come out and try to drive this thing down the field, or they're just gonna run the clock out. Only 26 seconds on the clock. What do you think?
I think both teams are just kind of cruising it. It's like there isn't a sense of urgency. And we have a flag on the field.
So what happened after the penalty? So Jonesboro will have possession of the ball, but it's close to got moved back close to the 10-yard line.
I wonder what the penalty was for, because they are deep in their territory now. That interception came to an end around the 40-yard line, and now they are back at their own 10. There's the clap. There's the low snap. Dropping back to pass to Garner. Eludes one defender. Stepping up in the pocket. Getting to the 10. Running far side. 15-20. And he steps out of bounds. Clock stops at 18 seconds. Last season, the Cardinals, they scored 185 points. They allowed 129. $18 seconds left. Fresh set of downs. Ball is at the 22-yard line. Gardner dropping back, stepping up, throwing the long bomb down the far side of the field. That is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much mustard on that one there. I mean, if he had caught that one, he'd have been long gone.
That was Malcolm Simmons, the intended receiver. He had his man beat. It was one-on-one coverage by a nice margin. 12 seconds to play. It's still second down. Tim Floyd is in his 13th season as Jonesboro's head football coach. And he has done a very good job in his tenure. We'll get to that in a moment as to why that is. Second down. Gardner flushed out, flag down, looking downfield, throws the ball down the field. That is caught down the field from the 45, far side, crossing the 50, and he is rolled down. That was Michael Glover, but we had a flag down on the field, back by the line of scrimmage. More than likely, it's going to come back.
0.9 seconds. 0.9 seconds on the clock is not a whole lot you can do. They might have one play left in.
It is holding against Jonesboro. But that was a good play, though.
It was.
So 9/10 of a second left. What do you do? What do you do?
I think be safe and just kneel it down and let the clock run out. Because you don't want to get a high snap or try to run it and fumble. They pick it up and walk it in for a touchdown.
We'll see what they will do. Lullaby will do just that. He's behind the center. He will see at the snap. He'll take a knee. And that is that. So the first half of play is in the books from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. 7-0 Jonesboro Cardinals over the Tri-City Bulldogs on Jonesboro's senior night. We will step aside and we will get a look at the first half as well as what's happening at the collegiate and professional level, as well as what's happening around the region. But for now, we get a look at Jonesboro's marching band. This is the Georgia Media Network Services.
As a token of appreciation, on behalf of the majestic working party and the entire Jonesboro High School, we would like to speak with you with this certificate of appreciation. Thank you for being this corporate sponsor of the majestic marching Cardinals. Thank you for your game. Thank you for Cardinals. Final home performance as a senior at Jonesboro High School. We're going to make some noise. My first senior is Sam Kimbrough. He was escorted by Tyler Harris. John has been in the program for 1 year. And he played for 4 years university. Major business, minoring in urban planning. He's like to leave words to the band. Have fun under the band because you all are awesome. Next thing, Tyler Harris. College been the program for 1 year. He played Alabama State University and made international selections in Miami, Florida. Her word. Don't be discouraged by other people's growth. Understand that you will grow at your own time. You work hard, you can give it up one more time. You're right. And it's right. Liz been in the program for 4 years. Alabama white man. Her word. I so thankful to the entire community and family. It's great. I see keep up the hard work. Don't stop it a little bit. I can't wait to come back to the man program. Think proud. Hashtag pray with clear life. Hashtag make dog. So they burning. So they've been in the program for 3 years. Her word to the MSC family. Don't forget what you're working. George, look. Ready to stop.
Halftime from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. Right here on the Georgia Media Network Services. 7-0 is our score in favor of Jonesboro. And here's how we got to it. Tri-Cites. It was punt, fumble, punt in the first quarter. Second quarter, punt, then interception. As for Jonesboro, they got the ball in the first quarter at the 9-minute, 15-second mark. One snap resulted in one touchdown. 7-0. Then after that, it was punt to close out the first quarter. Second quarter, the ball was turned over on downs through some very weird play calling, at least from our standpoint. And then they got the ball with 26 seconds left, but by the time that happened, the half was over. So that is how we got to 7-0 being our score at the half. So that's that. Now, a lot, if not all of the game, pretty much all the games that Dennis and I have called this season, they got early, very early. I mean, it was typically 30-something to nothing at halftime, and then they will do the whole running clock thing. Now, if you've been joining us throughout the season, Dennis and I, we stand on two different spectrum of this. He is for the clock running. He has his reasons for that. I am against the clock running. I have my reasons for that, but it looks like I'm going to win this battle with it being a 7-0 score. But then again, weird things have happened. This is the Jonesboro Cardinals. They know how to score points in bunches, and they know how to shut their opponents and shut their opponents down and keep them away from the end zone. So that's something that I was expecting. Actually, I was expecting a lopsided affair coming into the game, but kudos to Tri-Cites. They are on a 3-game losing streak, and they're trying to end that right here. And coming in, and now at the half, it looks like they have a shot at putting it into that losing streak and getting their second win of the season. Because we know that Tri-Cites can put points on the board, because we had Tri-Cites on the Georgia Media Networks earlier this season, and they put a whole bunch of points on the boards before halftime. So we know that Tri-Cities can put points on the board. And we also know that Jonesboro can put points on the board. So perhaps we can have an offensive explosion going back and forth in the second half. But nonetheless, it is a fabulous night for football. Have ourselves a nice crowd on hand for the Jonesboro community as they are representing and acknowledging all of the seniors from the football team and cheerleading. They already have been acknowledged before the game, and now they are acknowledging the other seniors our seniors that are represented here, with their loved ones and what it is that they would like to do and where they would like to go in terms of education beyond that. So it is a very nice atmosphere that is happening right now. And Jonesboro, they are leading this game 7-0 at the half from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, on the Georgia Media Network services. So, Dennis, what do you think is going to happen in the second half? Are we going to have an offensive explosion?
I guess with 7 points, it's not a whole lot to brag about, but you never know. Teams go in and making adjustments. We've seen what Tri-Cities did with North Clayton. We know they can put points up on the board when they need to. So it's a good ball game. 7-0 right now. Jonesboro is leading, especially on their senior night, is pretty good. But like I said, I think we still got a lot of football left to play in the second half.
And the halftime will continue right here on the Georgia Media Network services. We'll take us time out. When we come back, we're going to get to other scores that's happening in Region 3-5A, and we will talk about what is to come at the collegiate and professional level right here on the Georgia Media Network services. We're at the half of 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia, 7-0. Jonesboro over Tri-Cities on senior night for the Jonesboro community.
Remember the program for 1 year. Plans go to the airport. Play basketball overseas. Don't worry about any of the things wrong. Let's give a round of applause for our Jonesboro High School band. But first, we want all to Mr. Marco Ballard. Marco Ballard's been on the field for years. This season, Marco people is blinded by his mother. Miss Randy Frank, as well as Mr. Marco Ballard. Alabama State University after high school. Let's give another round of applause for Mr. Marco Ballard. Now for our High School cheerleaders. Starting out this evening, we have Miss Tanaya has been on the Jonesboro High School cheerleading squad for 1 year. She can emphasize her Tonight, future endeavors to plan to attend Georgia State University. Once again, let's go round of applause for Miss Tanaya. years. Tonight, she's being escorted by none other than her mother, and her father, Mr. Michael Glover. We are planning to attend the felony of making health profession. Once again, give it up for Mr. Glover. Coming in at full captain number 2, Miss Tonight, she's been escorted by her mother, Miss Carol Boyd, and father, Mr. Gregory Boyd. Gianna plans to attend college and hopes to acquire anesthesiology. Let's give it up for Miss Next we have Miss Malika. Malika has been on the Jonesboro High School squad for 4 years. Tonight she's been escorted by her mother,
Halftime from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia on the Georgia Media Network Services. He is Dennis Thomas. I am Anthony Harp. We thank you for joining us at the half. Jonesboro leading it 7-0 over Tri-Cites on Jonesboro's senior night. Other scores pertaining to Region 3, 5A. Again, early last night, it was Woodward Academy over Drew, 69-0 there. And last check, it was Creekside over Banneker, 20-0. And Monday's Mill and Forest Park are doing football battle. Somebody is going to get their third win of the season and suffer their fourth loss of the season in that ball game. Now, as to what's happening at the collegiate and professional level, as homecoming is still in progress, slowly but surely begin to wind down. Morehouse last week, they got the win at Tuskegee, 31-15. Their next game is against Fort Valley. They're one of the top football programs in the SIAC. Clark Atlanta, last week they won at home, getting their second win against Allen, 21-12. Their next game at Savannah State. That is another force to be reckoned with in the SIAC. Georgia Tech won at Duke last week, 31-27. Their next game will be against Virginia. That's 2 weeks from now. This week is a bye. Them Georgia Bulldogs, they got a 34-10 win at Auburn, who's ranked 18th in the nation. Now the number 1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs, they will play host to number 11 Kentucky. That's right. Georgia ranked number 1 in the nation. Kennesaw State, they are in the HBCU part of their schedule. Last week they won at Hampton 34-15. Their next game, they will host the North Carolina A&T Aggies. For those who may not be familiar, Hampton and North Carolina A&T, they were formerly of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. That is one of 2 HBCU conferences in Division 1A. Georgia State, last week they won at the University of Louisiana Monroe, winning in convincing fashion, 55-21. Their next game will be at the house formerly known as Turner Field against Texas State. Now for the professional level, the Atlanta Braves, they defeated the Milwaukee Brewers in 4 games. They advanced to the National League Championship Series against the same team that they fell short to in 6 games last season, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, if you saw that game last night, Game 5 in the National League Division Series between the Dodgers and the Giants, San Francisco Giants, that was a phenomenal series from start to finish. And it was a very controversial call that raises the same questions. Robots, helping umpires umpire the game, challenging. I mean, clearly, what was ruled the third and final strike really wasn't a final strike. Wilmer Flores tried to check his swing, and you look at the replay, he actually did that. And now it was a whole controversy after the game. What was a really phenomenal game. Now the Braves will do baseball battle with the Los Angeles Dodgers yet again. That game will take place tomorrow night at Truist Park. The winner of that game will advance to the World Series. They will take on the winner of the American League Championship Series between the Red Sox and the Astros. Houston Astros are up 1-0, bottom of the second in Houston. The Atlanta Falcons, they got the dub in London against the Jets, 27-20. Their next game is 2 weeks from now against the Dolphins and the Atlanta Hawks. Preseason is underway, and their season opener against the Mavericks will take place on the 21st of October. We will step aside as the Jonesboro Music Department do their thing. We will come back for the second half kickoff after this on the Georgia Media Network Services. Oak Stadium, Hampton, Georgia. Jonesboro leading it on senior night 7-0. over the Tri-City Bulldogs. He is Dennis Thomas. I am Anthony Hart. However and wherever, we thank you for joining us. We thank you for sticking around as it's time to start the second half, but Jonesboro's band is still on the field as the dance team doing what they do. This is one of those we don't give a rep. We're not getting off the field until we're done, and now they're done. And that's they're just getting off the field and making way for the Cardinals to get back on the sidelines, getting ready to go.
Well, I guess, and Jonesboro had to put on the show home senior night. They had a little performance at the beginning of the ball game. And, of course, they introduced the band members and the cheerleaders at halftime. So Jonesboro High School, outstanding band here in Clayton County. Senior night 2002. Tri-City in the background, I guess you can hear the Tri-City ball game. Tri-City's band starting to fire it up. But as the team line up on the field, we get ready to pass some football.
Football indeed. Jonesboro will receive the squib kick crossing the 45-yard line. Jonesboro, well, Tri-Cities, they received the ball to start off the game. Now now Jonesboro will receive the ball to start off the second half. So Jonesboro will get the party started. Now, Tim Floyd in his 13th, well, I'll get to that note after the first snap from the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a man in motion. It's going to be a sweep to the far right side. Now he turns left, turns the other way, eluding one defender, and he gets tripped up and tumbled down. That was Michael Glover moving from the left side, then ran right back to the right side as Jonesboro is moving from left to right on your screen. Now, Tim Floyd, he is the most winningest coach in Jonesboro history with 74 wins. And I believe the second most is, I want to say, in the late 30s. I want to say 39 to be exact. So Tim Floyd has put in work with this football program and it's paying off. So kudos to him trying to get that 75th win of his career. As Gardner throws, and it is complete to Marquise Dunn. That was a weird developing play. Gardner trying to make something out of nothing, and he did.
Want to say welcome to all you people out there, fans, parents, students, faculty, and staff members that's joining the program tonight. This is Georgia Media Network Service, a nonprofit 501c3 program, bringing you this program live from Clayton County, 12 Oak Stadium at Terra Stadium. I'm sorry, 12 Oak Stadium in Clayton County.
It's going to be first down and 10. Gardner has a man in motion. That's Simmons. Low snap, throws to Simmons in the backfield, completes it, eludes one defender, gets to the 40-yard line, which is the line of scrimmage, and down he goes there.
Just want to remind you guys to tell a friend that the Georgia Media Network Service is on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have a family member that's out there that's unable to come to the game tonight, just tell them to go on YouTube and search Georgia Media Network Service. For this ball game, you can either search Jonesboro versus Tri-Cities, and it'll come up live broadcast.
Oh, make sure you subscribe to Georgia Media Networks as well.
Oh, absolutely. Subscribe.
We're sitting at 34. Let's see if we can get 50 by season's end. 3 weeks remaining. in the regular season. Gardner dropping back to pass on second down and 10. Throws near side. That is complete. Crossing the 20, spinning his way to the 15. Down he goes. That's Devon Rainey, who've had himself a solid first half. And now Jonesboro is on the move, and they are inside the red zone. It's first down and 10, ball at the 15-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the far left, 3 to the near right. Empty backfield, quick throw is complete in the flat. One blocker head, turning the corner, getting to the 15-yard line. That was Kyle Hernandez with the catch. His first catch of the evening. Scores what's happening from around the state of Georgia. Love it. Over Towers, 48-6. Charlotte Latin, they are trailing big, 24-3 to RGN. Second down. Gardner with the quarterback keeper. And he's in the end zone. Jonesboro says he's in the end zone. And he is. Well, one ref says yes. Another one said he's down. Which one is it? Nope. He's wrote down. First down. Now it's first and goal. Inside the 5 at the 3. And now
That's the extra point. That touchdown was good. It's an extra point.
Well, that's weird. High snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. The kick is good. That was a weird situation, but nonetheless, it is another touchdown run. Now Jonesboro is leading 14-0, 8 minutes to play in the third quarter from 12 Oak Stadium. Unable to make the big game, have friends and family out of the state or just got to work late? Well, we have a solution for you. Just stream the game live from wherever you are by searching on YouTube or Facebook to see your favorite sporting event live. Remember, search Georgia Media Network Services. It's free. Let us see what Tri-Cites can do in the second half. They were scoreless in the first. They will receive their opening possession of the second half from their own 20 as Travius Dixon could not handle the ball. It ended in the back of the end zone and is ruled a touchback. It's not Tri-Cites. Will try to make something out of nothing happen. They're only down 2 scores. But Jonesboro is a defense who has done a solid job of keeping their defenders out of the end zone. And Tri-Cites is trying to get their second win of the season. First down and 10 from the 20. Boulevard rolling out far side, throws far side. It is complete, turning the corner, stepping out of bounds is the short receiver. That moves the sticks. Well, perhaps Tri-Cities will actually win this game because their first game that they won, well, first and only game that they won was aired right here on the Georgia Media Network Services. So perhaps the Georgia Media Network Service is Tri-Cities' lucky charm. But they got a lot of work to do.
There's still a lot of time on the clock, and still 7 minutes left, but
Yeah.
still got another whole quarter to go.
Yeah, you want to know why there's a lot of time on the clock?
What's that?
Because the clock stopped. Second down. Wise wrapped up and taken down immediately. This Jonesboro's defense is no joke. Wise getting his first carry of the second half as you had a player slow to get up. Now he's good, but he is hopping on his right leg, and now he finally goes down. Now he's good enough to walk on off the field on under his own powers. And a short delay there. It's always good to see a player walk off the field on their own, under their own power. Last season, Dennis and I saw a player and had to get carted off on the ambulance. And that is a sight that you never want to see. So we're back to play. It's third down, ball at the 25-yard line. Got to get it to the 34 first. Willoughby under the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a keeper. Wise turning the corner far side, and he steps out of bounds. Not sure the purpose behind that, but it's going to be fourth down. Now the question is, when you're down 2 touchdowns, do you go for it?
I don't know, around the 25-yard line, you're deep in your own territory. Sometimes you might want to kick it away. Jonesboro's right there on the road right now, and I think if they go for it and don't get it, you don't want to get the ball back to Jonesboro on the 25, 30-yard line.
Well, either way, Jonesboro is about to get the ball back. They're up 2 touchdowns, and this is a team that knows how to score points in bunches.
Yeah, you just want to make them go to the length of the field. You don't want to give them the short field.
There's the snap. There's the punt. Wobbly punt. Punt down at the 30, 42. Rolls inside the 30.
Nice punt.
Down at the 32-yard line.
You got to give it to them. Give it to them on that deep in their own territory.
And that is what Tri-Cities did. 14-0 is our score. 7 minutes, 3 seconds to play from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. As Jonesboro will get their second possession of the third quarter. First possession resulted in a touchdown run. It was a very short run, a very effective run, and now they're up 2 scores to nothing. So it's going to be first down and 10. Ball from the 22-yard line. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff running near side. Blockers ahead, turning the corner and getting his way across the 54, first down. That's Tyrese Williams. Martavius Dixon, among others, with the tackle. And just like that, Jonesboro is in Tri-City's side of the football field.
Now, could you imagine what would have happened if they got it at the 30-yard line? They probably would have been in the end zone this play. I mean, it's 2 things that happen when you kick the ball away and they got to go almost the length of the field. You burn time on the clock. You give yourself a chance to hold them deep and they hope you get the ball back in good territory.
First down, ball at the 49-yard line. It's going to be another handoff. He's wrapped up in the backfield and taken down. That was Keontae Anderson, who was wrapped up and taken down in the backfield. As we approach 6 minutes to play. That was a loss of a yard. Cardinals go no huddle. Gardner out of the pistol. There's the clap. There's the snap. Play fake. Throws slant. Complete. Simmons first down and some. 35. Inside the 35-yard line. Excuse me. That was Devon Rainey with the pitch and catch between the hash marks for another Jonesboro first down. Chamblee is leading East Forsyth 13-7. Rockmart all over Murray County 55-0. First down and 10. Ball inside the 35 after 33. Gardner, pistol formation. There's the clap. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Indeed, we have a flag on the field as Tyrese Williams spun around like a top, lost his helmet. That was good defensive pressure by the Tri-City Bulldogs defense. Let's see what the flag is for. This is our first flag of the second half. Holding against Jonesboro. That is their first penalty. And it's a pretty steep one. Brookwood is leading Newton 14-0. Now the ball is back at the 42-yard line. It's going to be first down, turning the corner, and gains a yard or two. The ball carrier is Michael Glover. Grayson is leading Parkview 21-13. And South Gwinnett is leading Peachtree Ridge 32-0. Cedar Grove all over Salem 72-14. Cedartown leading Ridgeland 50-0. So it's going to be second down and 19. Gardner out of the shotgun. Clap, there's the snap. Gardner dropping back to pass. Has time, stepping up, a loose one defender. Looking downfield, now he keeps it, crossing the 40. Tackle from high, spinning. Crossing the 30, tackled just inside the far left numbers. Gardner making something out of nothing happen with his legs. Mill Creek leading Mountain View 28-0. Lambert leading North Forsyth 13-7. North Hall is leading Gilmer 6-0. It's going to be third down and about 8. Under 3 minutes to play. Gardner out of the shotgun has a man in motion. It's going to be a pitch backwards. It's when he gets to the 30, 25, and he is forced out of bounds by Michael Glover. And some of the Jonesboro faithful did not like that. Perhaps there'll be a flag on the field for that, for unnecessary roughness.
They threw a flag onto the track. So, yeah, it's going to be a flag for that.
A pink flag. Okay, so I'm not tripping. All right. And it is against Tri-Cities. Personal foul. Tri-Cities getting their first penalty of the game. Excuse me, first penalty of the second half.
I just want to point out to some of the fans out there, this is Breast Cancer Month, and we saw a lot of it last week. Players wearing pink shoes, pink socks, pink bandanas, whatever. And officials are getting to this ball game, and we are seeing pink flags. So yeah, it is true. Officiating throwing pink flags as well.
Yes, we have a lot of players wearing pink sweatbands, pink tape, pink socks. But I do have a question of who is it that's coming up with all these so-called national days and national months? Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We had National Sibling Day, National Son Day, National Hug Your Friend Day. Who's the committee that's coming up with all of this, and how did they get the credentials to come up with all of this?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, Jim and the cricket, I was hoping you would. First and goal. Ball at the 9-yard line. Lost the ball, recovered. The ball is up for grabs. Tri-City pounces on it. Indeed, that will be Tri-City's football, as we have a Cardinal that's slow to get up. And we believe that is Jonesboro's second turnover of the game. First one was turned by Downs, and now it is a fumble as we have a player down. He's down on his back, unable to make the big game, have family and friends out of state, or just got to work late. Well, we have a solution for you. Just stream the game live from wherever you are by searching on YouTube or Facebook to see your favorite sporting event live. Remember, search Georgia Media Network Services. It's free. And that is Marquise Dunn, who is hobbling off the field on his own power, who's listed as a tight end, wide receiver, and a quarterback, who's a senior, standing at 6'3".
I just want to thank you guys for joining us tonight for this live broadcast, this free live broadcast brought to you by Georgia Media Network. Thank you for you and yours. Make sure you tell your friends. Georgia Media Network is live somewhere on Friday night here in Clayton County.
So the clock stopped at 2:38. First down, throws. It is complete. But what a hit. What a pitch and catch that was. Alatoona leading Sprayberry 44-0. Dodge County leading Lamar County 21-6. Cherokee Bluff leading Lumpkin County 48-8. On second down, quick throw. Willoughby. The throw was low, looking for Jamario Wise. Incomplete. Under 2 minutes to play. Rubbin County 35 to Banks County 0. Clark Central leading Greenbrier 49-21. Cass leading Hiram 28-24. Sequoia leading Chattahoochee 35-7. It's going to be third down and 4. Willoughby out of the pistol. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Trying to make something out of nothing. Just refused to go by. Or refused to go down is Willoughby. For a very short gain, it's going to be fourth down. So my question to you, Dennis, is why rush the ball when you're more than 2 yards away from the first down and you're down 2 touchdowns?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question again?
Why run the ball when you need to pass the ball?
I mean, some teams are with the strategy. I mean, the coach might have a better running game than your passing game. So, I mean, to each his own. That coach maybe he's trying to run more time off the clock as well. That's a factor that could be in his ball game, even though he's down 14 points.
Questions that make you go.
Yeah.
There's the snap. There's the punt. Punt takes a bounce inside the 40-yard line, down at the 30, and that is that. So now, with 51 seconds to play, Jonesboro will get the ball back. They're up 2 touchdowns.
I'll tell you what, man, when this quarter is over, I want you to kind of update the fans a little bit about the Braves, because I'm a Braves fan, but I don't understand the process. So can you elaborate a little bit during the in the quarter about where the Braves are and how they got where they are and what they need to do to win a championship?
You make it seem like I actually follow baseball.
Well, you're a big baseball fan.
Well, not to mention on my phone, I am keeping tabs on this ALCS that's happening. Red Sox up 3-1, in case you're wondering. First down, handoff, near side, turning the corner, doesn't getting a whole lot is Anderson. Samarion Berry with the tackle. Under 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jonesboro up 14-0. Blessed Trinity is trailing Cartersville at home 35-7. Etowah's leading Cherokee 13-0. Five seconds left. Will they run a play? Yes, they will. Garner dropping back, looking, throwing the long bomb down the near side of the field. That will be tipped. Bobble caught. He caught it. He breaking free at the 30. Inside the 30. Down at the 20. Will not go down. Finally is taken down. Oh, and we have a late flag. We had a late flag. Martavius Dixon. He eventually took down Malcolm Simmons, but took him down a little bit too roughly. And then his own teammate coming in, Brandon Holloway, who was banged up a little bit in the first half with the late hit, well out of bounds. So that is how the third quarter comes to an end. A little bit of fireworks, if you will. Yep, flag against Jonesboro. Look like there won't be a flag against Tri-Cites.
I don't think they're through yet. Maybe they got one.
But perhaps there was a little bit of extra oomph in that takedown, because kudos to Malcolm Simmons. He did that thing.
Okay. Hey,
he caught the ball. It could have been intercepted. He caught the ball, broke tackles, turned upfield, and then you have Martavius Dixon, who stands at 5'7", trying to take down Malcolm Simmons, who is 6 feet tall.
Let's go with the football, baseball thing right now before we get back to the game. I know right now at the end of the third quarter. Just give us a recap on the Braves.
Well, the Braves, they had the third best record in the National League, but nonetheless, they won their division. So they hosted the Milwaukee Brewers in the National League Division Series. It was a best of 5. Braves won that series 3-1. And so now they were playing the waiting game to see who they would face. If the Giants would have won, the Braves would have had to travel to San Francisco to take on the Giants, because the Giants have the best record in the National League. But the Dodgers lost. But the Dodgers, they beat the Giants. And the Dodgers are a wild card team, even though they won more games than what the Braves did. So because of that, the Dodgers will travel cross country from San Francisco all the way to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Braves. Game 1 starts tomorrow night.
So how many games in this series and the best out of what?
Best of 7.
Okay.
Best of 7. Of course, these two teams was in the National League Championship Series last year that took place in Arlington, home of the Texas Rangers. Very nice state-of-the-art brand new building due to COVID reasons. And now it's going to be Truist Park and Dodger Stadium for the National League Championship Series. Will not be a neutral site. We are back. Both sides have gone to the other side of the field. Both teams have gone to the other side of the field. On first down, Gardner dropping back to pass, stepping up, throwing down the field. He hits the turf, incomplete in front of the feet of Malcolm Simmons. But that was still a good play, though.
Yeah. So, is it rotating? I'm not. Like I said, I follow the Braves somewhat,
Games
but I'm not.
1 and 2 is going to be at Truist Park. Then
Okay.
it's going to be an off day. Games 3, 4, and 5 will be at Dodger Stadium.
Sort of like the NBA thing. They're going to play 2 games and then
Yep.
take a break and then play 2 games.
Kind of, sort of. NBA, they kind of changed it. It's 2-2, then 1-1-1.
So who do you like? Do you like the fact that we're playing the Dodgers, or would you prefer?
Well, both the Giants and the Dodgers both won over 100 games. On second down, catch made in the flat, inside the 35, inside the 30, 25, 20, coming back inside the 15, down at the 10. Finally taken down. That's Shaquille Michael with the big game. That was Martravius Willoughby, among others, with the tackle as Jonesboro is inside the red zone. Ball down at the 10-yard line to the near left.
Do you feel this game against the Dodgers is more important than the game if they win this division?
What do you mean?
I guess both games are important, but I think the Dodgers are a much tougher team than the team they probably face in the playoffs in the World Series.
On first and goal, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's Keontae Anderson running it right up the guts. To be honest with you, Dennis, I just don't see the Braves going to the World Series. I do not. My prediction was Dodgers, Cardinals, or Giants. Cardinals, they got dismissed in that one
It's only
game
four.
playoff thing.
Regardless of that, it's only 4 teams right now.
Right.
So
2 teams in the National
So
League.
you don't think we could beat the Dodgers?
No, I didn't think that last year. And the Braves was up 3-1.
It was only 1 game away last year.
Exactly, and the Braves they couldn't get it in. Marquise Dunn with the ball. That was a weird play. Whistle is blown. And it looked like they got a Charlie horse. Did they even snap the ball?
Player down.
Player down. Yep, indeed, it is a Charlie horse. So I'm not so sure if they even snapped the ball or lost the handle or what. But you have an offensive lineman who is down at 10:19 remaining in the quarter. And the Georgia Media Network Services Incorporation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization is dedicated to career development and academic achievement through media technology. Our organization is committed to providing students with a media opportunity, technology support, and training that will prepare them for careers in the media industry. For more information on Georgia Media Network Services, contact us by web, georgiamedianetworks.com, or email us at georgiamedianetwork@gmail.com. Yeah, so if you're saying, do I believe that the Braves can go to the World Series? No, I don't.
Well, I think I listened to the coach this morning, the Braves coach, and he was saying that I think they like the fact that they playing the Dodgers instead of the other team,
The Giants?
the Giants. Here, I'm not. I normally don't follow baseball until they get into the division championship and in the World Series. So I'm just asking you because I mean, there's fans out there, I'm sure right now that probably have their opinion. If you guys, matter of fact, if you listen to the episode right, if you're listening right now and you got a comment on you think the Braves will win or you think the Braves um, can win the World Series, send us a comment. We'll put you guys up online. We'll put you up.
It looked like that is the the senior Curtis Bowden.
He's walking off his own power. That's great.
That is always good news. Always a good sight to see. He's 6'1", standing at 208, listed at 208 pounds. As the clock stopped at 10:19. So this was so the third quarter was pretty fast-paced moving. I'm just glad that it wasn't a non-stopping clock. I'm always in favor of that. But nonetheless, Jonesboro is on the verge of getting their third touchdown of the evening. Their first two touchdowns were touchdowns was by the run, rather. Third down, fake route, far corner, incomplete. No flag on the field.
I think that ball was uncatchable. They didn't throw a flag on it.
Indeed, it was very wobbly. Michael Glover, the intended receiver, Martravius Dixon on the coverage. He was the one who got up in that scuffle that concluded the third quarter that led to a penalty in favor of Jonesboro. So now Jonesboro look like they will kick a field goal. There's the snap, the hold. The kick is up. The kick is blocked. The kick was blocked. The field goal is no good. So now Tri-Cites, they'll get the ball deep in their own side of the field at 9:38. 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. This is the Georgia Media Network Services. He is Dennis Thomas. I am Anthony Harp. However and wherever, we thank you for joining us. We thank you for joining us on YouTube. We thank you for joining us on Facebook. And we'd also like to thank Jonesboro and Tri-Cites.
Don't forget to
This
subscribe.
isn't a lopsided game.
Don't forget to subscribe, like Anthony said earlier. That way you can catch up with.
First down, Willoughby scrambling, looking down the field. Now he's going to keep it, crossing the 20, and he's stepping out of bounds to the far left side of the field. And Jonesboro's marching band has been going at it all evening. They done took off their jackets, so I guess it must be on now. But that was a good quarterback keeper by Jediah Willoughby. Clock stopped at 9:30. It's still a two-possession game. There's still time to make something happen. But they have their work cut out for them as the ball is on the 25-yard line. Ball is to the far left hash on second down. Willoughby is going to keep it, lowers his shoulder, and run full steam ahead. Tackled by Rico Scandrick.
Now, you asked me this question earlier. Why would you run the ball when you got time on the clock to throw it? I mean, like I said, we got plenty of time on the clock to score, to get two quick scores. But you're not going to score running the ball up and down the field and have the clock to begin to run. So I don't understand. Of course, you got another player down the field. It's like, I would throw it. I would throw it down the field, and I would throw it, maybe 20 yards or more and pick up some good yards. if you want to stand a chance of maybe getting back in this ball game.
Yes, it is another Jonesboro Cardinal. In terms of the injury timeouts, it has been caused by Jonesboro, as it is another Charlie Horse injury as the left leg is being worked out. In the meantime, on Jonesboro's sideline, Curtis Bowden, he took a few sprints. He looks to be good. So at some point in the quarter, he should be getting back onto the field. But a battle of nutrition is what Jonesboro is going through right now. And the clock stopped at 9:12 in the fourth. Unable to make the big game, have family and friends out of state, or just got to work late? Well, we have a solution for you. Just stream the game live from wherever you are by searching on YouTube or Facebook to see your favorite sporting event live. Remember, search Georgia Media Network Services. It's free. And that player is walking off the field on his own power. That is always a good sight to see. Now both teams return to the sideline, or back to the field. And that was Damian Wilson, the tackle, the junior, who stands at 5'11". On third down is another run, crossing the 30. That should be enough for a first down. Indeed, it is a first down.
One thing I can say, we got two good bands here this afternoon. The Tri-Cites High School Band, which is across from us, and the Jonesboro Band. We haven't got a chance to give Jonesboro much airtime because we can hear them, but the way they're sitting in our cameras is not giving us freedom. That's why we try to make sure we got them a lot of airtime during halftime.
So it's going to be first down, ball at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a handoff that goes nowhere. Willoughby is swallowed up and taken down in the backfield. That play went nowhere. That was Jeremiah Hood, among others, on that tackle. So now it's going to be third down and long. They have to get the ball to the 42-yard line for a first down. The ball is on the near right hash. Cardinals showing blitz. And we got a flag. Offsides against Jonesboro. Only 3 penalties for both teams in the second half. I'm sure the head coaches will like that. Coming up at the half, we will recap the second half, give you the team scores, and who the teams will face next week.
And who will be facing.
It's going to be second down. Willoughby play throws, near side completes, and he gets upended. He got a little bit airborne. That tackle is by Caden Bryant, who limps his way back onto the field, but he looks to be okay nonetheless. So it's going to be third down and 8. the snap. Willoughby rolling out far side, looking downfield. He's keeping, crossing the 40, step out of bounds by the first down marker. Did he get enough? It looked like he did. And Tri-Cities will keep the chains moving. So Tri-Cities is attacking the Bulldogs defense by way of the ground. Ball is at midfield. Willoughby dropping back on first down, looking downfield, scrambling. He'll keep it, maneuvering, trying to turn a corner, and does, crossing the 45, and he is taken down. He is taken down by Damian Wilson, who was the most recent player to be taken to go down with an injury. And now Tri-Cities, they have a ball player that is slow to get up as well.
You got a real battle of the band going on right now. I had to turn it down a little bit. You were expecting the battle of the bands, and you got it.
The Georgia Media Network Services is a 501c3 nonprofit organization is dedicated to career development and academic achievement through media technology. Our organization is committed to providing students with a media opportunity, technology support, and training that will prepare them for careers in the industry. For more information on Georgia Media Network Services, log into our website at georgiamedianetworks.com or email us georgiamedianetwork@gmail.com. We believe that was Willoughby, Tri-Cities quarterback, who was down for the count. It's going to be on third down, and the play goes nowhere in the backfield as Willoughby is on the field speaking to his coach. And Willoughby, one play later will come back onto the field. His team is down 2 touchdowns. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. We're under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Third down, Willoughby throws far side, caught at the 50, turns upfield. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, finally taken down to the far left side of the field. That was a huge offensive explosion that Tri-Cities need. And the ball is down at the 21-yard line. First down, Tri-City Bulldogs. Cardarius Wilson with the catch. Going no huddle. Willoughby with the snap. Here comes the rush. Stepping up in the pocket. Rolling near side. Eluding a defender. Goes the ball down the field. Incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver as Willoughby was chased down from behind. Elbert County 31 to Union County 7. And Haralson County leading Temple 42-7. On second down and 10, Willoughby gets the ball, throws a strike down the field, incomplete. The ball hits the turf. Yep, these bands are going at it back and forth. We got a battle on the field. We got a battle in the bands.
You called it, man. Now both bands are going back and forth.
And now they're not even going back and forth. They're just going at it whenever they're ready on their own count.
I love it, man. I love
just disrespectful. Third down and 10. Ball up the 21-yard line. Willoughby with the snap, dropping back, looking downfield, has great time in the pocket, rolling out far side, looks, throws the ball to the end zone. That is incomplete. Tyshawn Martin was double teamed to the far left side of the field. It's 4th down and 10. What do you do? And Tri-Cites would go for it.
4th and 10, they really have no choice. I mean, if you want to try to get back in this ball game, even though you only have 4 minutes left on the clock, you got to go for it. You got to throw it. You got to get it into the end zone. You don't have a lot of time left.
What has worked most for the Bulldogs have been the ground game. But we have ourselves.
Oh, now he tells the clock, calm down.
They're just now saying that. Okay, Tri-Cites will burn their first time out of the evening. They wait till now to do that?
Yeah. Let me recap this play, what I think should happen here. You got 4th down and 10, even though the ball's on the 21-yard line of the Jonesboro Cardinals. Tri-City have to throw the ball into the end zone. I mean, there's no choice. You can throw and get a first down, but I mean, if you get a touchdown and you don't have enough time to get 2 scores, they need 2 scores to tie the ball game up and stay in the ball game. So I'm expecting Tri-City to come out and throw the ball into the end zone.
As a friend of mine would say, no guts, no glory. As Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Bruce Arians would say, no risk it, no biscuit.
But now on the flip side of the thing, if you can look at it from both sides. From Jonesboro, hey, we don't care. We up, put it on the ground or whatever. It's going to be very hard with 4 minutes on the clock to get 2 touchdowns. I've seen it happen, but hey, we'll see.
4th down and 10, ball at the 21-yard line of Jonesboro. Willoughby gets the snap. There goes the rush. Willoughby stepping in the pocket, flag on the field, a loose one defender, still breaking free, turning upfield inside the 25, the 20, 15, down inside the 10. A helmet comes off from Jonesboro that looks to be the first down, but there's a flag back by the line of scrimmage. It is holding against Tri-Cites.
That was a nice run by Willoughby. But off and out.
So now Jonesboro trying to see what they're going to do next. It looks like they're going to accept the penalty, and that will put Tri-Cites back 20 yards. So the ball, back 10 yards, I beg your pardon. So the ball was at the 21-yard line. It got pushed back to the 31-yard line. So now it's 4th down and 20. Under 4 minutes to play.
That's a long way to go.
It can be done. Just thinking about that Eagles-Packers divisional round game back in 2003, the 4th and 26 play. 4th down and 20. Willoughby rolling out near side. Back, winds, throws the ball deep down the field. It will be incomplete. It went through the hands of the Cardinals, Michael Glover. And Tri-Cites will turn the ball over on downs. You got 3:36 remaining in the game, and Jonesboro can just run the ball out, just run the clock out. Tri-Cites have 2 timeouts remaining.
And that's what I expect to see with Jonesboro when they come back out. Just keep the ball on the ground and just run it out, because right now you don't make a stupid mistake and fumble the ball and throw an interception. This game's pretty much over if they do that.
Jonesboro is en route to their 5th overall win, their third win in region play. And Tim Floyd is 3 minutes and 36 seconds away from getting his 75th career win at the helm at Jonesboro. And the public address announcer, whose booth is right beside ours, he just told the bands to quiet down. They wait till now for this to happen. Okay. It's going to be another handoff, crossing the 40, taken down. That was Tyrese Williams with the ball carry, Jabari James with the tackle. And that clock is still steady running. They go a little no huddle. Approaching 3 minutes to play.
Uh-oh.
And we got a flag on the field. I think Tri-Cites band.
On the band.
Yep.
Got to be. I mean, most of the third quarter, the band was just jamming like that. You know, both bands was going at one time. But, I mean, the band director really needs to know when they break the huddle just to bring the sound down. They can play when the ball's not in play.
I'm pretty sure Coach Dargan is going to send a firm email to the band director for Tri-Cites sometime this weekend, if not first thing Monday morning.
I think it really doesn't make a difference in the ball game right now. Jonesboro has the ball, and Jonesboro has the lead.
See, there we go. First down is going to be another carry by Williams. And he gets tackled by Rashid Muhammad. West Forsyth taking on Forsyth Central. West Forsyth winning 14-10. Carver over Troop 36-0. And even though Tri-Cities band got penalized, that's not stopping them from shouting.
Yeah, they are shouting.
It's second down, ball at the 40, low snap. Ball is recovered by Gardner as bad snap as we approach 2 minutes to play. An update on Creekside and Banneker. Creekside is leading Banneker 34-0. Chattanooga leading defeated Dade County 28-13. Stars Mill over Griffin, or leading Griffin, 28-20. Approaching 1:30 remaining in the game. 14-0 is our score. Jonesboro leading it.
I guess you can't throw a penalty on the home band when the home team has the ball.
I'm just waiting for it to happen.
They're not going to do it. I mean, you don't throw a penalty. That's a fumble.
It's a fumble. Jonesboro say they have it. And I guess the play is ruled dead. But Cardarius Wilson is going to run it to the house anyway, just in case. And the refs are at midfield trying to have a discussion about this.
I'm sorry. I think that was a touchdown. I looked at it on the replay, and it looks like I didn't hear a whistle till after he took off running.
I didn't hear a whistle either. And the rest is still at midfield having a discussion.
They ask us, they can watch our replay. I mean, that was a touchdown all day long. I mean, he got up, and he was running, and I heard a whistle blow after that. But we're not the officials. Either way, with about a minute on the clock, if there was a touchdown, I don't think they could come back.
Stranger things has happened.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is now is who has the football? It looked like it's Jonesboro.
They're going to replay third down. Why? I don't know.
64 seconds. We got a whistle. Did somebody call a timeout, or will the Jonesboro marching band get penalized?
I think somebody needs to call a timeout because right now there's a lot of confusion going on in the field. I gotta go. I gotta run that one back and look at it again. I didn't see a flag on the field on that play. I just saw them pick the ball up and run it. Did you see a flag?
I did not see a flag. And now Jonesboro's going to make some adjustments. Confusion of sorts. As the Jonesboro faithful, some of them are beginning to make their way towards the parking lot. It's going to be third down, 64 seconds to play. Low snap is going to be a run near side, crossing the 40, stepping out of bounds.
You don't supposed to step out of bounds. You're supposed to stay in bounds. Run the clock. Step out of bounds and stop the clock.
That was Tage Walden with the
But it appears the clock is still running.
I don't know why. I thought we wasn't going to have that shenanigans, but the shenanigans is happening. Because apparently the clock operator is doing what they want to. Approaching 30 seconds in the game.
Yeah, I see him running the clock. I see the official, the signal, run clock run.
It's just after 10 o'clock local time. So I guess the clock operator or the referees are tired.
Folks, we thank you for joining us tonight in this exciting ball game here at 12 Oak Stadium in Clayton County. It's one heck of a ball game.
Again, coming up for the post-game show, second half recap, team records, and who's going to play what next week. And I guess that post-game show will start now.
That's the ball game, folks.
That is the ball game. Your final score from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. On senior night, the Jonesboro Cardinals, they get the win 14-0 over the Tri-City Bulldogs. In the second half, it was a touchdown run for Jonesboro. Then they fumbled the ball in their second possession of the third quarter. Then they attempted a field goal that was blocked. Field goal was no good. As for Tri-Cities, it was two punts in the third quarter. Then in their first possession of the fourth quarter, they turned the ball over on downs. Jonesboro, they improved to 5-2 overall. Overall, they improved to 1-3 in league play. Jonesboro will take on Drew next week. And congratulations to Coach Tim Floyd for getting his 75th career win as head coach of the football program at Jonesboro High. As for the Tri-City Bulldogs, they fall to 1-5 overall. They fall to 0-3 in conference play. Their next game will be against Banneker. Again, however and wherever you joined us, we thank you for doing so. And that will do it from 12 Oak Stadium in Hampton, Georgia. Alongside our director and producer, Dennis Thomas, I am Anthony Harp. But thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. We will catch you next week.
Good night, everybody. I appreciate it, man.